Alright folks, welcome to another show, another video of the Emin of, how can I say this? Oh God, of the Rob Racket show. Today I just want to talk about narcissistic abuse, because I've been a victim of it in the past. And what is narcissism? You know, that's a mental personality disorder that many people have. And I shall be discussing it because I was a victim of it. And what is it? Alright, so what is narcissism? Well, there's 9 traits of it, and on my handy tablet right here, I'm going to read it. Grandiosity, which means you think you're like the king of the world. Excessive need for admiration, that you want to be liked and everything. I mean, who doesn't want to be liked? But you don't take advantage of that. Also, superficial and exploitative relationships. I've been in such things in the past. Lack of empathy. Identity disturbance, when you have a low mood of yourself, you don't know exactly who you are, you question yourself. Also, difficulty with attachment and dependency. Interactions of superficial intimacy is avoided. Chronic feelings of emptiness and boredom, that's number 7. 8, vulnerabilities to life's transitions. Difficulty maintaining reality-based professional goals over time. Alright. Now, I'm going to talk about my personal experience. I'm not going to say exactly what it is. I've been dealing with this since maybe 25 years. I've got these books right here. The Narcissist in Your Life, The Narcissist You Know, and Unmasking Narcissism right here. Okay. So, I'm going to be, I have a lot more books on this. So, I'm going to be talking about my personal experiences. I am not going to be talking about what it is, what it isn't. We know basically, I went through it a bit there. So, the love bombing. So, how did this happen? Well, a couple of years ago, it happened maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to say names about people. I don't want to get them, I don't want to start anything. I don't really talk with them. But what basically happened to me, is that I had met someone, and this person was sort of involved with someone else. And when I first met this person, it was like, wow, I'm like the greatest thing since sliced bread. I'm the greatest. I'm the most amazing. The person wanted to text me back then. Yeah, text me. She wanted to be with me all the time, go out with me all the time. And she was taken back then. Yes, she was. But she says to me, I am going to leave this person. And I felt bad. I didn't want to be with it. Anyhow, what happened to me was, for the next couple of months, it was the honeymoon phase, the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful time of my life. I'm not going to say the time, because this person could somehow be watching. So anyhow, folks, what happened to me was that it was wonderful. Then I started noticing, after the 3-month time, she started becoming different, started criticizing everything that I loved. Everything that I adored. This is no good, that's no good. Why is your hair like this? Why do you dress like this? Why is your car not better? And she started being like this, back and forth. Not all the time, but yeah. Then afterwards, this person started coming to my friends and telling my friends, Rob's no good, Rob's like this. It just became unbelievable. And she was telling me, call me at work. And I wouldn't, to respect her. But then she got mad at me. She says, call me at work. So I called. A couple of times, there was no answer, so I kept calling. So she doesn't get angry at me. So I called. What happens? She started telling my friends that I'm always calling, and I'm disturbing her. She's going to lose her job, when she told me in the first place. Anyhow, so this went on. My friends told me, maybe you better leave her. I was like kind of sad. I tried to explain my thing. I was being kind of gaslighted. And then afterwards, what the hell happened? She came to me, told me, you better come and meet me. You better effing come and meet me. I'm like, okay, I'll come and meet you. I go there, drive my car. She starts telling me, what kind of person are you? What's the matter with you? I could never be with you. I don't love you. I never did. It's all in your head. And to me, it was like, wow, what is this? She goes, I don't want to see you anymore. I thought I could be with you, but you're no good, you're this, you're that. And we had spent a lot of time together. We had much fun. And she was always devaluating me, saying I'm no good, everything. So anyhow, I take off. I'm on the highway, I'm driving on the Met. And I was crying. I'm sad to say, very sad. And at the Metropolitan, Neuville, Saint Laurent, Metropolitan, near Rockland, there's like a curb. I was thinking of going on the curb, just going on it, just hitting it. I want to hit it and just end my life right there. I just came like this, and at the last second I go, no, I can't do this. Yeah, and that was very scary. And then she called me and said, oh, I'm sorry, maybe I didn't mean it like this. I was out of line. And right then I felt bad. I'm like, okay, she still likes me. But in my mind, I did not realize that she was just trying to hoover me, like trying to get me back into the fold. And me, like a fool, had I smashed the wall, I could have killed myself, or I could have injured myself or been paralyzed. And for what? You know? And it took me, anyhow, we kept going back and forth, and it took me a good maybe 2 years. I couldn't go to these certain malls, these certain places. It was just breaking my heart. I just felt empty. I sort of like, I don't know if it was a depression, but for a year I wasn't feeling well. I was down. I started getting sick, started getting ill. This was many years ago. Anyhow, over time, everything I heal, everything. And she was a overt narcissist, always bragging, she's the best, she's this, she's that. But then, what happens? A couple of years later, I hope you people don't figure out who this person is, who I'm going to talk about next. I meet a covert narc. Now, this person I was actually working with, and it was very unbelievably scary, because this person at first was like, you could do whatever you want, don't worry, this and that. And then they were covertly turning the knob. Rob, what you're doing is no good. Why do you do this? Why do you do that? Why do you see this person? And this was a male, a friend, a worker. Why do you always go out with this person? Why are you always on the phone? Why do you dress like this? What's the matter with you? And I was like, what the heck? What the heck is this? And I was like, well, I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm just going out with this. And this person, basically, what this person did is ruin a lot of contracts for me, a lot of works, made me lose, because then I started meeting other girls, whatever. Ruined everything. So first of all, in case you guys get confused, maybe I'm going on and on too fast. The first narcissist was a female. This one I'm talking about is a male. So this one was the opposite. He was covert, hidden, just like talking behind my back, always undermining me. And it took me like maybe 6 years to like get rid of this person, because I was like always with this person, working with them at work. They were always fighting with everybody around. They were always wrong. They were always right. The other people were always wrong. Then I had no more friends except this person. I had this person, and I'm like, oh my God. And then I was under his spell. Like, I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't do anything. And I'm like, what the heck do I do? Oh boy, if I defy this person, I'm going to be alone. So then I said, the heck with it. If I have to be alone, I'll be alone with it. So I started like telling them I'm going to dress the way I want. And they said, one day I was at a store with them. They go, please don't buy these pants, these jeans. They don't look good for you. But I liked them. I was with my other friend, and I said, are these jeans good? They said, yeah. So this person left. The narcissist left. I'm just calling the narcissist because I'm not going to say names, obviously. The narcissist leaves. I buy the jeans. Then they find out. They go, why did you buy the jeans? Why? What's the matter with you? What the hell? I told you not to buy them. And I go, listen, man. I bought them my own money. They were $25 at Winners. I bought them. What's it to you? And what they say to me? You know what they say to me? You do not respect me, my opinion. I told you not to buy the jeans, and you effing bought them. I don't like that. What's the matter with you? Well, folks, at that point, that's when I realized I had another toxic person in my life that I had to get rid of. And it took freaking 5 years to get rid, 5, 6 years to get rid of them, because I was tied to all kinds of people, contracts, everything. It took me like a long freaking time to do this. And I finally did. And then what do you think happens? I started meeting more narcissists. And it was horrible. I started meeting toxic people and everything without saying names. And they started gaslighting me. They started coming to my friends, telling them, Rob's like this, Rob's like that, he's no good, he should have a life, this, that. Just like the previous two other narcissists, the female one and the male one. Then I said to myself, the heck with this. You know, and I became very, very sad. I became very emotionally a wreck. I didn't sleep. I could not go anywhere. Work was very hard. So basically, I became involved with different types of narcs in my life, you know, and it's very bad. And right now, I could say I feel good because I was even trauma bonded to some. I'm not saying names. I'm not saying it's number 1, 2, or anymore. I don't want people to get clues, but I was trauma bonded. Like what a trauma bond is it's when they say to you, I hate you, I like you. They push and pull, and that causes something in the brain that's like the dopamines in the brain. You get attached to them. Like they'll come to you, then they'll leave you, and then you'll get any breadcrumb. They'll call you, they will message you, oh, hi, and you're like, oh my god, the person messaged me, oh, okay, it's okay. I became like that. So I started saying, this is not healthy, man. This is not freaking healthy. And what I freaking did is I had to break the trauma bond. And I did. A couple of years ago, I broke the trauma bond. And, well, it was freaking hard. And to this day, sometimes you wonder, did I do the right thing? Did I do the wrong thing? But I could say that the trauma bond was broken. And it was very, very hard to do. They describe it like someone who takes heroin or crack. That's how, it's hard as that. I don't do any of that stuff, but that's how hard it was. I was self-doubting. I became very, very alone, depressed, sad, very, very much, too much in myself. I didn't want to know nothing. I thought of this person constantly, 10 times a day, 15 times a day, 100 times a day. If I didn't hear from them, I'd be like, oh my God, what's going on? But then I realized this person's not worth it. This person, they mirror you. They become the person you want them to become, you know? And that's what the first female narcissist did, and the male narcissist did also, and any others. If there was, after that, they mirror you. Like, Rob, you like glam metal. Oh, it's great. You like dressing like rock and roll style. That's great. Oh, you have no car. I mean, you have a car. Oh, that's great. Why don't you get a better car? Why don't you get a better job? Why do you dress like this? Why don't you do your hair like this? Why don't you wear your glasses like this, that? So it was just a mirror of everything, you know? And to me, it was like, nah, man, I gotta get rid of this. And that's what I did. And like I said, all these books that I've read, all these books, these 3 books right here, and countless others, because I've been doing research into toxic people and narcissism for years. About 5-6 years I've been doing it. Because back like maybe 25 years ago that this whole thing started, getting involved with people. And I ain't going to say the names of people. I'm not going to say the names, obviously. And if you people figure it out, please don't write it, because this is going to be on YouTube also. Don't write on my wall. If you want to PM me about it, sure. But because I basically, what I had to do is I grey rocked the narcissists. I just got them out of my life. And, well, they could always come back, sort of, but I blocked them, everything. But the best thing to do is not get revenge, folks, on such toxic people. Don't say, I'm going to do this to piss them off or do that. The best thing to do is just simply leave. Leave, get on with your life, and become a better person. And since I did that in 2017, I became a better person. I became who I am now. I'm not saying I'm the greatest thing, obviously not, but I became who I am now. And I'm no longer going to be punished for nothing. And they even tell you, I'm going to punish you for this, I'm going to punish you for that. That's another sign of narcissism. And I would be punished all the time, you know, for the stupidest things. And I said, no way, man, I ain't going to go through with that. So before I end this, I just want to say that anybody that's into a toxic relationship, the best thing you can do is just get out of it. If you can't, go get help, you know. And it's like, I don't know what to tell you, but I was part of a narcissistic abuse. I mean, I could go on and on for hours with this. I don't want to go through it. I don't want to tell you people. People that are close to me probably don't even know who I'm talking about. You know, because there's various people involved from the past. So I just want to say that I'm a better person now. I'm glad. I'm no longer frail, scared, not sure of myself. Not at all. Now I know who I am. And if they can't respect me, accept me for who I am, I won't respect them. I will just leave. I ain't perfect. None of us are perfect, folks. But all I've got to say is that breaking the trauma bond is hell. And I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy. In fact, for these narcissists, I don't wish them anything bad. All I wish them is that they get healed and may they be at peace with themselves. That's all I can say. So anyhow, this is Rob Brackett. Just thought I'd be doing a video on narcissism. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just ask me, PM me, and everything. And, well, have a good day, and thank you very much. God bless you all. Thank you.